Do you know what happens after your funeral? In a few short hours, the crying will die down, and your family will be busy making arrangements for food or drink. Some of your relatives will start discussing current events over coffee, and some people will call your family to tell them that they can't make it in person because of an emergency. Your employer will begin to search for your replacement in a few days. Your children will go back to work because their bereavement leave has run out. In a month, your spouse will be watching a comedy on TV and start to laugh. You'll be forgotten at an astonishing pace. If people will forget you so easily, then who are you living your life for? You spent your whole life worrying about what people will think about you, and the sad truth is they don't. So live your life for you. Remember, life is too short to be lived for others' approval. Embrace your true self and make your own happiness a priority. If you watch this far, drop a 100 and hit the follow button, because this account is for you.
5 sentences that will make you rethink your life. 1. Happiness is not the absence of problems, it's the ability to deal with them. 2. Feeling sad after making a decision doesn't mean it was the wrong decision. 3. The lesson you struggle with will repeat itself until you learn from it. 4. You're not stressed because you're doing too much. You're stressed because you're doing too little of what makes you feel most alive. 5. Never regret a day in your life. Good days give happiness. Bad days give experience. The worst days give lessons. And the best days give memories. Be so confident in God's plan that you don't even get upset when things go wrong. It's just life testing you. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the ending. Sometimes the greatest growth happens when you're uncomfortable and uncertain. The strongest people are not those who show strength in front of us, but those who win battles we know nothing about. Every next level of your life will demand a different version of you.
What really brings poverty into a home? It's not always about money. Arguments, shouting, disrespect. These are the true thieves. Here are 7 silent habits that invite poverty into your home. 1. Disrespect between partners. If there's no honor, there will be no harvest. 2. Constant criticism. When words wound more than they build, wealth runs from that place. 3. Neglecting gratitude. A house that complains too much forgets the value of what it has. 4. Letting anger lead the home. Rage opens doors to destruction faster than poverty ever could. 5. Children raised with fear, not wisdom. You don't grow wealth by breaking spirits. You grow it by building strong minds. 6. Shouting instead of solving. Every fight that ends in noise ends up breaking more than just peace. 7. No time for silence, reflection, or faith. A home disconnected from stillness and principle is a home without roots. And here comes the most important part. The energy of your home decides its future. Speak life. Speak peace. Because what you say creates what you live.
Never use these 3 things to mock others. 1. Money. Today you may have it, but remember, money has wings. The rich man of today can become the beggar of tomorrow. Don't mock people who are struggling. God can lift them in one night and bring you down in 1 second. 2. Marriage. Just because you're married doesn't mean others are failures. Marriage is not a medal. Don't mock single people. Some are waiting on God, some are healing, some are avoiding the wrong person. Marriage without peace is prison. Be humble. 3. Children. Children are gifts from God. Never laugh at those who don't have them yet. You don't know their tears, their prayers, their pain. What you mock today might be the same thing you lose tomorrow. Be wise. Life turns, tables turn, seasons change. Only God gives these things by His mercy, not by your pride. Stay humble. Speak with sense. Respect people's journey. Drop 100 if you agree with this message and join our community for more. God bless you.
I noticed that when you're too friendly, too kind, and too social, people start showing you disrespect. They take your kindness for weakness and think they can walk all over you. People start underestimating you, thinking you're soft just because you're a good person. But the moment they push you too far, they're going to see a whole different side of you, a side they ain't ready for. If you're always being nice, always doing things for them, they'll keep expecting it. And eventually, they'll think they can take advantage of you, run over your shoes like you ain't even there. That's when you gotta step up. You gotta step up and show them a side they've never seen before. Just because you're nice, just because you're showing love, doesn't mean you gotta tolerate their BS. Matter of fact, that saying, treat people the way you want to be treated, is BS. I can give you mad respect, show you love all the time, but if I don't get that respect back, I ain't obligated to keep being nice. Some people don't deserve your kindness. Some people deserve to be checked. And some people, they gotta learn the hard way what respect really means. So remember, just because you got a good heart doesn't mean you gotta take anybody's crap.